Test, test, test. Testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. Very mature 40-year-old. Testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. Very mature 40-year-old. Testes, testes. 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. All right. Hey! Look who it is. Jamel. What's up, Jamel? First in the chat. How you doing, 3 a.m. Santa? Orion. What is up, Orion? Galaxy. Galaxy, what is up? Shadow Glocks. What is up, guys? Now, I know I said I wasn't going to lift today, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. My legs feel terrible, but which if they feel terrible, it means I did my job yesterday. So we're gonna get a quick shoulder day in, and then I promise you, there's not gonna be like a 2 or 3 hour gap between this stream and the next one. And we're gonna game, and we're to game for a long time, and we are at least hitting elite. At least, if not more. We are putting our grind face on, and that's what we are doing. My day's been going great, guys. There's fantastic news. We just set a new record for a short this morning. If you guys watched or commented on Shotgun Sound Glitch is the most successful piece of content that I've ever made, and it's pretty great. It's gonna dethrone Scorpion Pickaxe Showdown. Over 100 likes. I think it's 143 likes. Last time I checked, it was 26,000 views. It'll get to 27 though. Scorpion Showdown had 27.4. All right, guys, we are doing our pre and our intro workout right now. You know what the first thing in these drinks is. Sugar. Sugar is a fast digesting carbohydrate that's gonna give us instant energy. If you're gonna eat sugar, which I mean you should do it right before you work out. Next thing that's gonna be in both is creatine. 5 grams a piece. I'm gonna get 15 grams total. So 15 grams of sugar in each. 5 grams of sugar. And I just have like a 5. It's not like I know I don't know the metric system, guys. I'm American like you guys are, or most of you. I'm just using the scooper. The scooper's around 5 grams, so that's where I'm getting my measurements from. But, you know, BeauDeez doesn't know the metric system like most of you, I'm sure. All right, and then we'll just finish intra off. Intra means while you're working out. Our shake while we're working out. Branched chain amino acids. 5 grams. Our branched chain amino acid complex is, it's a 2-1-1, which means it's 2 parts leucine, 1 part isoleucine, and 1 part valine. Those are branched chain amino acids we're using. So that's done now. Creatine, sugar, water, branched chain amino acids. This is what we're going to be drinking while we're sweating our butt off. Give that a good shake. Now and by the way, my base for this drink is coffee, my pre-workout. The caffeine portion, the energy portion is going to be coffee. So we've got coffee in there, we've got sugar in there, we've got creatine in there. We don't put branched chain amino acids in there. We do not do that. Okay? Now we just put creatine in there. Anyone that watches this stream regularly will know that if you're gonna use creatine, which you should, if you're gonna use it in a pre-workout, you should pair it with beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is another amino acid. It's not a branched chain amino acid, it's just an amino acid. Same with creatine. Creatine's an amino acid. And they form together to create a compound, which I still have to look this up. I'm pretty sure it's called carnosine. Carnosine will allow your muscles to flex harder for longer. So you'll have more muscle endurance and your muscles will actually flex harder. It'll make your skin itch like crazy. Next thing we're gonna put in here is betaine. Betaine is like having a shot of apple cider vinegar. There's other stuff in it too, but betaine is for absorption. That's going to make sure that your body is alkalized. Your body is a gigantic swimming pool. So your body, the water in your body is going to be alkaline. It's not going to be acidic, because when it's alkaline, you can absorb things. So the betaine is going to help us absorb things. It's going to help us absorb protein. It's going to help us absorb creatine, the sugar. Our metabolism is basically going to work a lot better because of the betaine. Next is something for the pump. That's going to be citrulline malate. This is a substitution for arginine. Arginine is an amino acid that's been linked to tumor genesis. I don't take it anymore. I took it for a long time when I was younger, but we are not using that. We're doing shoulders today, guys. Today's a shoulder pump day, which is, I'm just going to let you know, this is probably my favorite day. I love shoulder day. The pump, it's a quick workout. The pump is insane. It's really great. All right, so we've got everything. We're going to make the post-workout at the end. I have not eaten today, and I actually woke up pretty early for me. I woke up at about 8:30 this morning. So I have been up for about 4.5 hours now with no food. So we're going to do a full scoop of protein. Each type. Now, we use 2 types of protein around here, guys. We use casein protein and whey protein. What I just put in there was whey protein, and I'm not using any whey protein. It's whey protein isolate. Whey protein isolate is limited ingredients. That's everything you should eat. Should not have a lot of ingredients on it. So the more ingredients it is, the worse it is for you. Oh, here's the scoop for this guy. Is this? Or is this the prize that you get in every bowl of cereal? Did I finally find the scoop? I sure freaking did. It's about time, bro. I didn't want to stick my dirty hands in there. That's freaking great. All right. So whey protein, fast digesting. That's going to give us energy immediately. This is casein protein. Casein is slow digesting. It's going to give us a slow amount of energy. It's a sustained amount of energy. All right? And if you want to buy a blend, you can buy a blend. I used to use a blend, but when I've got the money, because casein's expensive. Casein's probably at least 25% more expensive than whey protein. We shake that up real good. Let's get stretched while we're drinking our protein. Protein is used both for energy in the beginning of the workout, and it's used for recovery for muscle at the end of the workout. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to taste like crap. This is not going to taste good. And it's still a lot of powder. You got this. Thank you, O'Reilly guy. And look what I fixed up. I finally unpacked one of my TVs, guys. And look, that's what I'm reading chat on. I can see myself right there. I can see the scene down there on the computer. We're gonna work on getting a better camera. I think I'm gonna use my phone. Ooh. Betaine does not taste good. I'm just going to be honest with you all. Oh, my lower body, bro. Oh, bro. Oh. Dude, I'm just popping right now. I'm popping everywhere. Oh. How's everyone's day today? Whoever's spamming those hearts, I appreciate it. How are those Fortnite lobbies? Are we just going into war today, or are we gonna get some type of relief? Those Christmas lobbies were nice, bro. Whew, I needed those. Oh man, holidays got me all fat. I mean, I was fat before, but now I stopped losing weight and I'm fat. Like, more. Oh, bro. Right here. All right here. The front of my shoulder, right where it connects in the bicep. Oof. Oh, Ryan, with so many comments in the chat, man, you know it. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we'll check the short stats here in a second. Last time I checked, we were a little bit over 26K. And on my other short that got this kind of virality, Scorpion pickaxe to the death. In the first 24 hours, it only had 9,900 views. This one in the first 12 hours has 26,000. It's got a really high click-through rate. People have repeated watched it. Thank you all those in the chat for watching it. You will get in the best shape of your life. Thank you, my man. User 588-0431-749-7415 over on TikTok. What is up? Wow. This is why I had neck pain for so long. I used to do this every day. I've never been this tight in my shoulders. I have to be careful. I can choke myself out like this. I can already feel my carotid artery. All right. Woo. Oh. Dude, bending over, using my legs at all, the struggle is real. And since we're doing shoulders, we're gonna spend a little bit more time stretching. Woo! Gosh darn, man. Oh, it's not as sore as it was from chest the other day, though. Not as sore. Not that sore. Woo. Oh, man. Just thinking about the soreness. We're breaking up all the calcified muscle, all the scabs on the new muscle. Definitely from chest day. And how much stronger the chest is going to be now. And shoulders is a lot like chest. I mean, there's lots of different types. Shoulder probably has the most variety of exercises for being, you know, you've got 4 different parts of the shoulder and each one require a different exercise. And some of them you can do multiple exercises. So an example of that is going to be the front of your shoulder, but you can also do a raise, okay? Now there's no press that'll work out your medial deltoid or your posterior deltoid or your traps. Those are the 4 muscles we're working out today. It goes in order, at least in my opinion. I know your trap is way bigger than your anterior deltoid. But the way I break it down, the biggest in your shoulder proper, because a lot of people think that your trap, which your trap is this muscle right here. It's when the guys flex like this, they're the one that connect into the neck. A lot of people think that's back muscle, because it is. It goes fairly well down the back, but if you're working out the peak of the peak of your traps, that's shoulder. That's 100% shoulder, because it inserts into the neck just like the shoulders do. So, or the neck inserts into them. Joints don't insert into other things. Things insert into joints. So the way that I work out shoulders is I go anterior deltoid first, and then I do traps, and then I do medial deltoid, and then I do posterior deltoid. Posterior deltoid is the smallest shoulder muscle that's in the very, very back. Medial deltoid's the shoulder cuff right here. That one, if you can train that one really good, that'll make you look like a beast. And then obviously the trap is right next to the neck. Anterior is the biggest shoulder muscle, and that's the one in the front. Don't let it happen to you. Because you're about to see, we're only on day 9, by the way, of me filming this, and I've done 1 day of cardio outside of streaming, and I think I'm just gonna, from now on, I'm gonna stream out everything I do for exercise. I'm gonna stream it. So I have a full documentation of what I'm doing, and I can show everybody how easy and how hard it is. It's easy in the sense that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to complicate things. All you have to do is lift weights and eat properly and do cardio here and there. The hard part is pushing yourself in the exercises. That's the hardest part. The hardest part is on days you don't want to do it, coming in here and doing it. And yesterday I had such a good day. It's like I can feel that animal like coming back to life. The fire in the belly, where it's like I had a good day yesterday and I'm like, oh, I want to do it again. I want to do it again today. I had a really good lift yesterday. I feel really bad. I missed a comment 2 streams ago. Someone asked me how I stay motivated, and I feel really bad that I didn't get to connect with or talk to that person. But what I would have told them is that the more you do this, it builds motivation. It's like anything else. It's the same thing with every single thing. I call it, I need a new name for it, but I used to call it, when I was a trainer, I'd call it tightening the noose. Because a noose, when you put it around your neck, it's real loose, but it's only till you tighten it and that hole gets smaller and smaller that you can actually, choke yourself out. And what I mean by that is that when you tighten the noose, it's you, instead of doing 2 days you lift a week, you do 3. 3 is 4. That's tightening the noose. And then also, it's really more about your diet. So, like, all these things feed each other. The more you work out, you're gonna start looking at yourself and being like, well, why don't I just stop eating that one crappy meal that I'm eating? And I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. The motivation will come based on your time investment and your emotional investment. So like yesterday, I invested time into working out. It sucked, but I was so glad that I did it. It's a high. It was, and I said that yesterday. I was like, I feel bad for people that can't push themselves to exhaustion, because you do. There are endorphins and enkephalins released inside of your brain that that make you happy from doing this stuff. That's how everyone starts in the same place, at the bottom. It's the people that keep going. Motivation is like a snowball effect. Snowball starts really, really small at the top of the hill. Further down the hill it goes. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Your decisions, everything, tightening that noose. Instead of having one crappy meal a day, you have one crappy meal every other day. And then it turns into once every 3rd day. Then it turns into once a week. Then your diet is dialed in, because you see every decision you make affects every result you get. Period. Who just liked the live on TikTok? Just Evan. What's up, Just Evan? Thank you for liking the TikTok short, my man. I appreciate the love and the support. Oh, what do I want to stretch out with? I guess I'll do the 45s again. Oh. Stretching out the traps right now, which I desperately need. I've had pain in my left trap for about 2 years now. It comes and goes. It's been really bad, and it's also been really good. I'd say right now it's really good, but I want to get it even better to where I never feel it ever again. Today is the day. If it's bad, I will feel it. Oh, bro. There's another trap stretch. I feel this one the most, and I feel it all the way into my bicep too. Ooh. And if you can feel a stretch in something, it usually means you need to stretch it a lot. That's ubiquitous. That's like so obvious. If you feel a big, like right now, the left side is the one that I'm concerned with and that I'm trying to get back to better, okay? If I were to do this on the right side, I wouldn't feel the stretch as intensely at all. At all. It's like doing a quadricep stretch and you feel nothing, and then going and stretching your hamstring, you're like, whoa, that feels very painful. And it's not like sharp pain, it's like dull pain. It's tightness, you can feel it. So yeah, we'll switch sides right here. Nothing. I don't feel anything. Nothing. I'm starting to feel it now, but still not anything compared to the left side. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. All right. Shower rod. You can go to Home Depot and pick up a PVC. You can pick up a PVC rod for like $2. You can have them cut it for you, or if you have something to cut it with at home, cut it to the right length. This is like the best tricep stretch by far. All right. Stretching's almost over. Almost. Not completely yet. We still got shoulder circles, and then we have rotator cuff work. Whoa! Just Evan 123 shared the live over on TikTok 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, bro! Just Evan 123 on TikTok, you were the man. Thank you so much, bro. You know, they say in content creation, it's like levels. First level is, will someone watch you? That's a big one. Someone watches you, it's a big deal. Then the second thing is that the commenting. If they are emotionally compelled to comment, that's like the second phase. And then the third phase is liking. And the last phase is sharing. If someone shares your content with someone else, thank you, Evan. See, I feel it right now. Feels like someone's scratching me in that left trap. That's when I go down right here. Right here. And I'm gonna heal that with weight training. Every upper body day. Gotta do that every upper body day. Let's figure out what this camera angle is gonna be. And I'll survive. Oh my God. Ah! I know the mic is still hooked up. We lost the camera feed. I really need to get that multi-directional camera that follows you. How we doing? That's way too close. Paranoid. All right, the first exercise we're doing today is a press, and it's a barbell press. Standing military press. Also, standing barbell deltoid press. A million different names. I like military press. Military sounds badass. Bars straight. Oh, and I have to finish my pre-workout. I still have not done that. It's because it tastes so darn good. Doesn't taste good. Tastes terrible. But it's not about how it tastes. It's about how it feels and what it does for me. And the caffeine in it makes me feel great. Tony the Tiger, great. I can't believe that guy's still around. You would really think with 15 grams of sugar and both the whey and the casein protein vanilla flavored in here, that this would taste better. And it doesn't. It does not. But again, it's just like alcohol. You don't drink alcohol because of the way it tastes. You drink alcohol because it makes you feel good. And then it makes you feel really bad, and then it can kill you. So don't drink alcohol. Alcohol is terrible. It's about to get really itchy up in here. Beta-alanine makes you... My water heater's right behind you guys, making weird noises. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. If it does, I'm suing the crap out of the people that own this house. All right, we are ready. Nosotros listamos. We are ready. Nosotros is we. And because you have a nosotros, you have to conjugate the verb listar, which is to be ready. If you want to say I am ready, I usually ends in an O. So if you're going to talk about yourself, you'd say listo. I am ready. If we're talking about we, that would be an imos or amos, depending on the verb. Since listar is an AR verb, it is listamos. Nosotros listamos. Nosotros listamos ir. We are ready to go. Didn't think you were gonna get a Spanish lesson from Uncle BeauDeez, did you? This feels crazy light, dude. This feels so light. I love it. No pain in either shoulder. This is awesome. All right. Let's get it. About to be all itchy up in here. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. Bench pressing with a barbell will increase your strength on this exercise, but you will never, nor should you, ever come close to doing weight with this that you do on a bench press. If I was bench pressing, I would be warming up with a 45 and then putting an additional 25 on. There it is. I think that's my max on this exercise, to be quite honest with you. It's 185 pounds. And that's when I weighed 235. When I was at my biggest and strongest. 235 or 240. Maybe 250. Money. All right. I felt pretty light. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not feel very heavy. Not to mention, guys, if you can't, yeah, you can see my feet. When you do this exercise, stagger your stance. Do not stand like this, because if the weight starts to get away from you, you can fall flat on your back. I've seen it happen before. Oh, oh. Leg day got me, bro. Oh, bending over. Oh, it hurts. Guys, don't be shy unless this is stuck. I'm not seeing anyone say anything, which is fine. No one is, no one is. I just don't want to miss out on chat if people are saying stuff. Nope, just Orion dominating chat as usual. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not think that I would be able to lift this much. this soon. I think anyone that can do a 45 on each side military press, you gotta be pretty damn strong. Which, for fudge sakes, I weigh 285. I should be able to. 285, man. My previous highest weight ever, at least recorded, was 269 pounds. And I was much, much more muscular than I am right now. I was still lifting then. Let's go. Oh, yep. Ah! Ah! Money. Oh man, are we gonna do a drop set on that? I think we are. I think we're gonna have to drop set that. Don't be afraid of the drop set, Beau. It's only the reason why you can't walk today. Oh. Stretch it out a little bit. Woo. Now I'm still feeling that a little bit in my trap, but not as much. Not when it was really bad, which is funny because I was 20 pounds lighter when it was really bad, so it can't be solely an obese thing. I think I've told you guys about it. It's a nerve, and it's like right here. And I know it's a nerve because the way it hurts. Nerves aren't dull. They're sharp and sudden and quick. Because nerves carry electricity from your nervous system. And I guarantee you it's just pinched. And it's probably pinched from sitting and gaming and sitting and typing for hundreds of hours every week. For the last 5 years. That's why it's even more important for me to come in here, because I can undo a lot of the bad things from being sedentary. You know, even breathing. I'm never this out of breath. At least you shouldn't be this out of breath when you're gaming or you're just sitting down and working, so. What are you eating, alright, guy? Like Jesus said. Ugh. Oh, that's it. I'm very hesitant to super push myself on that exercise. Now we're gonna prepare our drop set. Because I've had shoulder surgery, it'll take me a while to build that trust again. You thought I was doing 310s over here. I was just holding one before I put on the other side while I put that 25 away. Don't sleep on me. Dum dum da da da. This is not a drop set song, not even close. A Lady Gaga song can be a drop set song, but not Bloody Mary. Not Bloody Mary. Protein cereal, nice. Who makes it, bro? Just Evan 123, what time are you doing Fortnite? Right after this, my man. I'll be doing Fortnite. What time is it right now, bros? It's 1:25 for me. I'm still in set 1, so let's say by 3:30. Let's say I'm gonna be live in 90 minutes to 120 minutes. I've got a teeny bit of VODing work to do in between the stream. I just need to check and see what got clipped and what didn't. But last night was a short stream, so if I have to VOD it, it'll only take me about 30 minutes. This is not a drop set song either. It's sad, 10 years ago this was. 10 years this Fall Out Boy song would have got me all... Is this Thanks for the Memories, or this is... I don't have that song in this mix. Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. Whoa, how do I not have this song? My songs Know What You Did in the Dark. I do not have that on this mix. Well, now we gotta use it. Oh, I haven't heard this in a minute, bro. This is Drop Set City. It's got Chance in it. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Thanks for the Memories is lame. This song's sick. All right, I got this. Let's F some S up. A little bit of failure. Should have brought the 5s over. Oh, 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 in the dark, dark. I'm sick, I like it. Ah! Holds, we're doing 3s. If you know, you know. Two, three. 2, 3. Bro. I should really move the weight tree over here. Bro. Next to shrugs. Braylon! What's up, Braylon? How you doing, my man? All right, I can't have this seat here now. Ugh. Barbell shrugs. get the wrist wrappies out. Dude, my anterior deltoid, my front shoulder's so tight. It's like so weird bringing my arms up. It's just a warm-up set. We're just gonna get a feel for it. I won't even use my wraps on this. I used to use a lot of weight on this exercise. A lot. I mean a lot. Not anymore. I don't know if I'll ever pick that much weight up again. Doing laundry. Real men do laundry. Oh, Ryan, nice, bro. You'll be doing your own laundry the rest of your life. Might as well get used to it. Might as well get good at it, I should say. Is it this side that's not? Yeah, dude. That's so bad, Bo. And then this side, yeah, I know exactly why that's separated. Oh, buddy. I'm gonna be sore after this. When my shoulders are in really good shape, they don't even get sore. It's unfortunate. Uh-oh. I see a new message from Mr. Shadowglox. Am I streaming Fortnite tonight? Bro. Does a bear poop in the woods? I hope to be on Fortnite in less than 2 hours, guys. Realistically. I'm not drinking my aminos. Shadowglox is all your fault. Selling me. It's all Shadowglox's fault. Oh, big AP! What's up, Adrian? How you doing, big man? The Mullet King. Bow to your Mullet King. It's coming in, though. I feel like every time I talk to you, I shave it and I just start growing it again. This time it's gonna stick. I'm not quitting streaming ever again. Let's see how that short did. Last time I checked, it was at 26 something. We need to beat 27.4 for views. It's already doubled likes. 27! 27 what? 27 what? 27-8! I finally beat Scorpion! Oh my god, I thought I was gonna be bugged on that forever. 27! 0.8 thousand. Oh, you know it. 27.8. Scorpion's been dethroned. Ben Perry. Oh, BeauDeez has got to lift the good weight, my man. We got both the Perry brothers in the cut right now. We got to do some big things. I got to get back to work. Two big dogs like that in the stream. Two football players. We won't be drop setting that. Easy weight. It's easy when you got wraps on, AP. Let me move this forward without dropping my laptop again. What do I do for cardio? I got a treadmill, but this is my baby. This is a Stairmaster. Stairmaster will get you tired in like 10 minutes. When I do it for 20 to 30 though. How do you feel about keto carnivore diet? That's how I got in my best shape. I wasn't carnivore. I think carnivore is dumb. You don't get any micronutrients off that. But it depends on your body type. All right, let me get this last set in. Charlie, Uncle Charlie, thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel, my man. Great questions. And actually, I did keto for 3 years straight, where I would have a refeed day. And I went from 250 to 177. I got the lowest body fat of my life. I was sub 6% body fat. Naturally, I've never taken steroids a day in my life. Never. Never will. I don't care how old and how bad my tea gets. I'm not taking that stuff. It's bad for you. I've done enough bad things for me with other stuff. All right. Keto's good for people that are endomorphs. So if you know your morphology, there's 3 basic types of morphology. Morphology is how people are put together. It has to do with your waist, your hips, your shoulders, your chest, and your back. There's 3 basic types. I'm what's known as an endomorph. Endomorphs, it's harder for them to lose weight. They can get real big. They have big chests, big backs, and big hips. Keto is perfect for an endomorph. For someone that can eat and gain weight just looking at food, keto is great. But you can't do it for too long. Your testosterone will drop, and you'll get what's called the keto flu, where your body literally loses the ability to put on new muscle. That happened to me. I started keto in 2015, and by 2017, all the gains were gone. I just kept looking doughier and doughier. I couldn't get my six-pack back. I couldn't get my muscle tone back. And what snapped me out of it was getting big again. So I think keto is good in certain spurts, but I do not think long-term keto is sustainable. Adrian, you're almost elite in BR, bro? When did that happen? How does one get a six-pack? Low body fat. It's actually a big myth. You don't need to do a single bit of ab workouts. I mean, sure, that'll help. That'll absolutely help, is doing abs, but it's all it is body fat. Six-pack is directly correlated to body fat. Unless you're female. For a female to get a six-pack, unless you're in the top, like, 5th or 4th percentile, so 96 to 97% of women cannot and should not have six-packs. And if they do, they're on steroids. Period. I don't care who you are or what you say. Women take steroids so much now, especially the influencers. Sam Sweeney, Sarah Bomar, Paige Hathaway. Shit, that's an old one. Think of some of the gals my wife follows. There's a ton of them. A ton of them. So six-pack is just correlated directly to, can you get a six-pack without crunches? Yes. There's a common phrase known in bodybuilding and in the gym is that six-pack is created in the kitchen. It's not created in the gym. I got my six-pack from keto. So what you need to do is you need to be in a calorie deficit diet and you need to track your macros. So when I say I did keto, I would still have some carbohydrates, but all those carbohydrates either came from oatmeal or sweet potatoes, and that would only be in a couple days a week. On my real heavy keto days, I would take MCT oil and I would be having about 130 grams of fat a day, and I would be having whatever I weighed, a gram of protein per pound of body weight. So when I was 185, 190, I'd be having 185, 190 grams of protein. If you're trying to lose weight, you should put your protein where you want to be. So right now I weigh 285 pounds. I'm trying to eat around 240 grams of protein right now, which I have no problem getting. That's super easy for me because naturally mostly what I eat is it's either beef, steak, or chicken. So what state am I in? I am in Phoenix, Arizona. Isn't crazy. I'm almost elite. It's just crazy that, I'm not saying it's crazy that you're there. I'm crazy I didn't know about it. I thought I would have known about that ish, AP. Adrian, you got some abs, bro. You sent me a picture. You were looking jacked as hell, bro. Remember telling my wife that? I was like, dude, you had a full six-pack, Adrian. And it looked like you did sit-ups too. So here's what I'll explain. You can have ab definition in a six-pack without doing abs. If you want the 3D look, if you want there to be space in between each abdominal and you want your abs to be raised, then you've got to do crunches. Which we're not doing. We're not doing abs yet. We will soon though. When I was super lean, I would do abs is a different type of, let me finish this. These are side raises, by the way, medial deltoid, shoulder cup. So, there's 3 different types of muscle fiber in your body. There's type 1, type 2, and type 2A. Type 2A, well, and then there's also smooth muscle, which that's what your heart is made out of, which that never needs rest. It can't ever rest. But your abs and your calves are type 2A muscle. They're blue because they're so oxygenated and have so much blood running through them. They can be worked out every single day. You can work out your calves every single day. You can work out your abs every single day. It's not like your chest your back, your triceps that require 48, 72 hours of rest. It's not like that. So when I had my six pack and my abs were at their best, I would do abs at the end of, I'd do like 10 or 15 minutes of abs. I would just do some basic like floor crunches, some leg lifts, and then I would do standing oblique crunch. Because those are your main three areas of abs. You've got your upper four abdominals, your lower four abdominals, and then you've got your obliques on the sides. So can you get a six pack without doing all of that? Yes. But if you want a really nice hip cut, and if you want a really separated, defined abs, you gotta do abs. And that's also how you can tell if someone has done human growth hormone versus steroids. Steroids don't separate your abdomen. Human growth hormone does. Human growth hormone makes everything grow. So if you ever see a bodybuilder, like go look at Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman, prime example of someone who used way too much growth hormone, because what happens is the separation in your six pack, those are ligaments. Those are your abdominal ligaments that hold everything together. When you take growth hormone, it doesn't just make your muscle regenerate and grow, it makes your bone regenerate and grow, ligaments, your heart, everything. So what will happen is you'll see the abdominals start to separate and people have six packs like out to here. Ab rollers are good for your lower abs. Lower abs. Your lower two abs. Your upper two, I'm telling you right now, I'm very old school kind of guy. I was taught how to lift weights in 1997, 98, 99, 2000. That's when I was 13 to when I was like 18. And then I became a personal trainer and I became certified. I'm gonna tell you, nothing changed. I use the same exercises, the same old school exercises for a bunch of different reasons. Number one is they're backed by years and years and years of efficacy trials. Efficacy means long-term success. So, like, new exercises are stupid. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We've had the answer to weight training exercises since Arnold Schwarzenegger's day. Yes, some of the form has changed, but for chest, you're always gonna be doing a fly and you're always going to be doing a press. It's how intense you make those exercises and what the set structure looks like that will get you crazy results or get you different results. But it's the same with abs. Abdominals, lying crunch, leg raise, Russian twist. That's all you need to do. And just up the reps. Abdominals, you never want to lift heavy because that's where you can give yourself a hernia. So you never... I'm reading chat right now. Russian twists and full body crunches. Yes, sir, Adrian. Where my knees touch my chest, then I'll lean all the way back and up again. Yep. I cold plunge 3 minutes a day. Cold plunge is awesome. Sauna and cold plunge. I would say, dude, they're not figuring out new exercises. They're figuring out new recovery methods. And what they're really starting to see is infrared sauna and cold plunge are two of the best ways to recover naturally. Period. End of discussion. Really, really good natural ways to recover. I have an infrared sauna. I bought it at Costco. It was the best money I ever invested. It's amazing. I was in there 2 nights ago, and when I'm done with that, I go into the shower right away. I put the shower on as cold as it possibly can be, and I stand under it until I get cold. And that's my cold plunge. I also have a swimming pool in my backyard. I could go hop in that this time of year too, because the water's probably 40 degrees in there. So, I'm not gonna tell you how much I spent, my man, but just go look online. If you go look online, Costco, infrared, it's not infer, it's infra. INFRARED. Infrared sauna. what an infrared sauna does is it heats you from the inside. So it's not just like a steam sauna, which is also good. That's good for your lungs if you have a cold or, you know, the humidity is good. But for sauna, an infrared sauna is sending infrared rays that can penetrate the skin and get into your body. So it's, I mean, when I was at my LA Fitness sauna, it would have to be at least 200 degrees for me to feel anything. My infrared sauna only gets to about 145, 150 degrees, and it bakes me, man. It is very intense. So I do sauna, and then I go take a super cold shower. Coldest it'll go. And when I lived in Colorado, my house is at 7,500 feet elevation in the wintertime, and I had a well pump, so all my water is well water, and that well is underground, and the ground's frozen. That was intense. It's very cold. It's one thing I miss about Colorado. I don't miss a whole lot. Interesting. That hurt my trap the most. I felt that on just about every single rep. All right. Bent over reverse fly. Posterior deltoid time. What am I in reload? I am Diamond 3, but I have not been able to play reload ranked. It hasn't let me into any matches. It finally did last night, and then I was getting my butt kicked. Seems very sweaty this year. Very sweaty. Whew. Whew. All right. Anytime you're doing anything bent over, guys, remember the golden rule. Back must stay flat and arched. Flat and or arched. You never want it bent over or curled like this. You always want it, the back muscles engaged. In any bent over exercise, if you can get your chest facing the ground and be parallel, you're gonna benefit the most. So if I'm right here and doing these reverse flies, that's not gonna be as good as if I'm right here. Chest is literally pointed down at the ground. It's too late. Use the 25s. A lot of people use the bench for this one. They'll put the bench on an incline and they'll just lean against it and do it. I like bending over, activating the core. You can cheat a little bit more, lift a little heavier weight, which is not always a bad thing. Ugh. I need to get a sub counter on here. Is my phone up here? I can check right now. Hey, let's go. We picked up another sub. $28K, man. Whew. All right. I can get down to this. How much free work or intro do I have? A lot. Let's sip it down. Ah! Oh, balls. That one's hard. Anything bent over is difficult, man. I beat Scorpion King. Oh, I've wanted to do that for so long. Oh, I was like, the short is not going to define me. Now I got to beat the Mortal Kombat season with views of a stream. I had a Mortal Kombat thumbnail, so it had to be around the time of that collab earlier this year in March or April. And I had a stream, had 7,700 views. Just to give you an example, 200 views on a stream is a good day for me. 300 is, I haven't cracked the 400 yet. If you combine this stream and the Fortnite stream, I usually get about 400. I'll get 200 apiece. So just to give you an idea, it's like discovering where the gold is in the mountain, and then you leave, and then you come back to the same spot and the gold's gone. You're like, where the hell did it go? How do I duplicate that? How do I get that back? I'm telling you right now, content creation is harder than this workout that I'm doing. It is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's not harder than, I'll tell you this though, it's not harder than having a 9-to-5 struggling and making shit money. Excuse my French. It's not harder than that. At least you get to have fun while you're doing this. This is fun. Waking up this morning and seeing my short go from, I literally woke up, when I went to bed my short was under 1,000 views, and when I woke up my short was at 3.7K. And literally I just kept hitting refresh, and it'd go up like 1,000 every single time. And I'm happy with 1,000, okay? Just to frame it and put it in perspective. Most of my shorts only get about 1,500 views. So to see it go up 1,000 every 30 seconds, you're like, what? This is the coolest feeling. So that's where streaming is way easier. Because that reward, that payback, that dopamine hit, that feeling good and accomplished, it's like it's immediate. Took me damn near 20 years to get my career where it is today. And I hate what I do for a living. No love lost there. Oh, what do I want to do now? What do I want to do? I see you do some front raises. Why the F not? Ugh. Satanic Breaking Benjamin, get out of my playlist. I don't know why I put the 25s away. I need them again. A little pro tip. Don't ever sit at the edge of your seat where your head goes. You will bend it. Don't ever sit there. My seat behind me, it widens, so when I'm doing things like a front raise or a side raise where my hands come right next to me, it's a bit problematic. So I've got it backwards, but I'm not sitting all the way at the edge where there's no support. Support starts right here, and I'm actually sitting right where it's supported. So my fat butt will break it. Thank you for the sub, Uncle Charlie. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you for that subscription. Placement. Reload's just like BR. All the ranked modes are the same with how they reward you. So placement is the first thing, but at the same time, like I had a 5-5 game and didn't rank up very much. It's very heavily dependent, Adrian, on lobby. So I had a lobby that was mostly platinum, and I'm D3, and I placed 5th, and I had 5 kills, and I think I only ranked up like 3 to 6%. Because my ELO. Don't ask me what ELO stands for, ELO, but I know ELO means your lobby or where the game is scoring you. So like, if you get top 10 and you're in a lobby full of champion and unreal players, you will rank up substantially if you're like a diamond player or even a high platinum player. And bro, you don't get better by going for placement, you get better by pushing everything. If I was playing in like a cash cup or a tournament, I would not play the way that I play on stream. I am still 100% trying to get better every single day in Fortnite. So I push everything. I want to put myself in hard situations. I want to be in 2v1s. I want to be in the middle of fights. I want to go against the guy who has high ground. I want to do all that because it's practice, it's reps. I'm not in there to hide and try to get placement so I can rank up. I don't give a shit what my rank is. What I care about is getting better at the game. Because if I get better at the game, the rank will take care of itself. That's the way that I think about it. This is a front raise. This is for your anterior deltoid. Make sure when you do these, don't go higher than your shoulder. Don't have it up here. That's something guys in the 70s used to do, and it's not good. Tension comes off the muscle and goes on the tendon when you do that. It's bad for the bicep too. So it's like, so Adrian, when I'm playing ranked, I mean, I care about my ranked, I do, but at the same time, I care more about, am I able to eliminate players that I should eliminate? And then am I losing really badly to better players, or am I narrowly losing? Or am I just flat out getting outsmarted and outplayed? That's what I care about. So, and that's why I like reload, because reload gets you back in the action, lets you loot for about a minute, and then you go fight. And that's why what I really need to start doing is those piece control 1v1 realistics, where literally you just go from fight to fight to fight to fight in your box fighting. Different levels, different angles. That's the best one. You want to get better at build? I'll show you the map today, or you can go look at my stream from last night. After I get out of my mechanics map, I go into that map, and it's 1v1 piece control. Kids are cracked in there. They're really good. Every single kid I've played in that map is good. And that's more exposure and experience than reload. Because reload, you gotta go mat. You gotta farm mats, you gotta find a shotgun, you gotta find a secondary weapon, and you gotta get full health. This just starts you out with that and you go. That's why I like practice maps so much. I'll be honest with you, if I didn't stream and someone told me, all right, you don't have to stream, your channel will grow the exact same as if you do stream, you just have to get good at the game, I would just play practice maps all day. That's all I would do, is play practice maps. It's the fastest way to get better. Yeah, if you're trying to get better at Fortnite, push everybody. Orion, let's go. You got this. Said hi. What's up, Orion? #1 chatter. 200 views on the stream. Ooh. Is that 2 or 3? That felt like 2. Well, if you want to get better at fighting, you gotta do practice maps. I would even say 1v1s are overrated, because at the end of the day, building is building, but most of the time you're gonna be facing the other opponent three-dimensionally. And what I mean by that is that they're either gonna be a floor above you, below you, or they're gonna be on one of the 4 sides of your box. So they're gonna be in one of the 3 dimensions that they can be. They're either gonna be a top, bottom, or sides. And if you learn how to do that, because if a guy's got high ground and is just spraying you, It doesn't take very complex building technique to get away from that. Buy yourself enough time and chop him. That's not a good strategy. The good player who has high ground is gonna pressure you and work their way down to you. That's what I would do. And once they work their way down to you, it's a box fight. It's not a 1v1, it's a box fight. So I think box fighting. Panville 1v1s is good, but like I said, I think the piece control box fighting 1v1s, that's the best way to get good. Not to mention that, like, I run into so many kids in Panville that are not very good or quit or don't want to play. This map, if someone's AFK, it'll actually put you into a new map. Or in a new map, a new match. %67 what, D3? Oh, we're done with dumbbells. I got 2 exercises left and we're done. Good, because I'm frickin' getting tired and hungry. Well, one of the people you just said, Adrian, doesn't watch the channel anymore. And I don't really like talking about him, so. But Irregular's good. Orion's still here. Manny's still in just about every single stream. Haven't seen Junior in a long time, except if he pops in to talk about himself. But everyone else is good. And then we have a new regular. His name's TJ. He's super awesome. He's really good at the game. So yeah, we're doing good, man. Thank you for asking. But yeah, that person who you mentioned doesn't watch anymore, and even if they did, I don't care. I wouldn't talk to him. It's too late. We're gonna do an upright rows. Wide upright row. Fortnite gifted, what's up, my man? Welcome back, bro. I still show up when I can. Adrian, you're all good, my man. You comment so much on the shorts, bro. I would say you and Orion. Orion comments on everything. Orion is the #1 commenter and chatter in stream. But, I mean, Adrian, even if I don't see you in stream, I see them comments all over the shorts, man. That's love right there, brother. I appreciate it. It's amazing how the channel's been growing. I know, especially since we took half this year off. And we took half of last year off. And we took half of the year before that off. If I could just stay consistent with this thing, we'd already be at 10,000. And I could start doing different things with it. But yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely. Of course, gotta support my goat. You're the goat, my man. You're the king, mullet king. I'm super happy you're playing football too, brother. Super happy. I could not be happier that you got to experience that. As a 40-year-old person, as a 40-year-old man, I don't think about any of my baseball seasons. I think about the one year I played tackle football for my varsity football team. I'm so I would have regretted it so much if well, you can't regret what you don't know, you know? You don't know what you don't know. But football's awesome. I really hope you get to be the starting running back next year and you be scoring touchdowns and posting them in the Discord. That'll be here sooner than you think, brother. Passing camp is in like 4 months. And then at the end of this school year, start training, start getting your cardio in shape. So by the end of summer, when you have Hell Week, you're whooping everyone's butt and you're a step ahead of everyone. And coach is like, I gotta play that kid because he came to camp prepared. I really miss hitting people. Bro, that was my favorite part. That was my favorite part of football. Isn't that funny? I threw my right shoulder into so many people in tackle football. Never got hurt. This motion, doing this, tore my arm and gave me pain for the rest of my life. Stupid, man. Stupid. Man, I'm fat. I am so fat. I am so glad I'm in here. I'm not afraid of no one, and I'm quick, and that's so... that quickness, man, you can't teach that. You can't teach speed. I heard that from a million different football coaches. You cannot teach speed. Come on, Rihanna. I'll get under your umbrella. Get me through this set. Blah, blah. Last exercise, baby. Oh, fudge. Where is it? Where's the other cuff? Ooh, sweating on a shoulder day. That ain't bad. That's not bad. Let's back you guys up. It's pouring rain. It's pouring rain. If you know, you know. Oh, yeah, right. I wish. I wish. Not that strong yet. Two sets to freedom. 2. You got this. Thank you, Orion. Threw you a hospital ball? You got knocked unconscious? Bro, you should not have played after getting knocked unconscious, Adrian. You want to give your all, and you want to show heart, but don't be stupid and jeopardize your future. Because you got so much of a future left, my man. Thank you for the nice comment, Orion. Ooh. Oh, too many cookies and lasagna last night, which I got a feeling I'll be having again tonight, which is why my fat ass is in here. Wait, is today Sunday? Today is Sunday. Holy crap, football's going on. And I don't even care. All I care is about lifting and Fortnite and making content. How about them Cowboys? I don't know. Are they doing good? I stopped following football. They did good in the beginning part of the season. Dak Prescott was doing okay. He's actually impressed more than I thought. Even without Dez Bryant and without his Ezekiel Elliott, he still has managed to stick around. But at the same time, they've how many playoff games has Dak Prescott won since they've been with the Cowboys? One? Or has he even won a playoff game? He's like Tony Romo. I love Tony Romo. I really like him as an announcer too. But bro, you never won a playoff game. Never. You're not an elite quarterback. Last 4 sets, let's make them count, even though I'm like checked out right now. One more. Money. All right. Post-workout shake time, guys. And you guys are supposed to bring this ish to the gym. Remember, you guys bring the post-workout. You bring your shakes to the gym. Bring shakes, extra set of headphones, probably an extra pair of socks. But you emphatically, 100%, you better bring that protein shake. You better bring all of your shakes to the frickin' gym, bro. And if you don't, I'm gonna find you. All right, let me finish my intro. Hey, thank you, Uncle Charlie. I appreciate the subscription, dude. Believe it or not, this is one of my true passions, and I was telling my wife this the other day. I don't feel like a personal trainer right now because I'm so out of shape and I'm so overweight. But I felt like I did a lot of good when I was a trainer. I would cry with my clients all the time, and answering questions and helping people is truly a passion of mine. As soon as I get good enough at Fortnite, I'm not going to be a coach. I'm going to make content about everything I know. And I want to help kids get good at the game they love so much. And I feel like helping people, and I feel like, you know what's funny? That's probably why I got fat. I got fat so I could show people in real time how to lose it. All right, post-workout. Post-workout, we're doing 20 grams of sugar. 20, not 15. Post-workout shake gets more sugar. Your body is going to use that sugar to push that protein into the muscle. All right, that's the first thing we're doing. Sugar. If you got organic sugar, use organic sugar. You buy the 99-cent kind off the bottom shelf in the baking aisle. Doesn't matter. Second thing, creatine. This is our third scoop of creatine. We had 5 grams in the pre-workout. We had 5 grams in the intra. Now we've got 5 grams in post. That's 15 grams of creatine. Plenty for the day. Plenty. And the last thing we're gonna do, and guys, make sure on any drink you're gonna fill up with protein, do not fill the water all the way up to the top. Leave yourself about, I don't know, like a thumb's length down in there, because it will not shake up and you're gonna be drinking powder and chunks. I mean, maybe you like the feeling of swallowing your own vomit. I don't know, but that's what it feels like sometimes. So full scoop of whey protein. Whey isolate if you can get it. This is my favorite brand. You're looking for limited ingredients. Make sure there's no seed oils. You just want, what are the ingredients on this bad boy? On this whey protein, it is ingredients: whey protein concentrate, organic coconut sugar, organic natural flavor. That natural flavor is bullshit. Natural flavor is like a category that could be 100 different things. I'm not a fan of it. But there's only 3 ingredients. Gotta love that. Casein. This is the longer digesting one. Whey is the shorter. Whey is gonna digest quickly. This is gonna digest slowly. And this only has 1 ingredient, micellar casein. 1 ingredient, that's what you aim for. Now, we took, if you watch the beginning of the stream, we took we did a scoop of whey and a scoop of casein in pre-workout. But it's gonna be for something completely different, guys. Okay, protein can be used 3 different ways. Protein can be used as an energy source, which is what we did with the pre-workout. It's food. Food's energy, right? But protein's really interesting because protein can be used as an energy source. It can be stored as fat, or you can use it to rebuild muscle. This protein we're gonna use to rebuild muscle. Bring it in for the real thing. That's what I'm looking at. Patriots are amazing. Yeah, dude. May all the way. For sure. This is you guys right here. 1,000 hearts over on TikTok. Crazy. What vid coming out? What are you talking about? AP? You know, every time I call you AP, I think of Adrian Peterson. Do you know who Adrian Peterson is? Look up Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson's probably the best running back that's ever lived. One of them. That man, holy smokes, was he good. How to get good? Yes, that's coming. That is coming. I think Uncle BeauDeez just needs a little bit more confidence before he tells people what to do. But as I'm saying that, it's ridiculous because I am fat as hell, out of shape, professing that I'm a personal trainer, trying to tell you what to do with your workout. I'll get that out sooner. Thank you for pushing that, Adrian. See, you guys push me. That's another reason why I'm doing this right now. Because I know if I got my subscribers pushing me, I'm gonna get my fat ass in the gym. And that is the only way I'm gonna get what I want. This thing should be drank within 10 minutes of you finishing your workout. Oh. So skillet not gonna die. Where was this 5 minutes ago? Still got the same dogs, of course, my man. One of them is a emoticon for the memberships now. my oldest dog, Louie. They're all doing really good. Thank you for asking, Adrian. Yeah, same dogs. We took them to the park this morning. Our little baby puppy Marla is grown up. She's a big fat bulldog now. Monty, my middle one, he just turned 5. I was playing ball with him at the park today. Old man Lou, he's 10 years old, but he can still climb into bed. He can still jump out of the car. We have a Tahoe, so he can hop out of there pretty good. They're doing really good. Thanks for asking. What did you just say? AP did what? Pibbles wash my belly. Your wife might know about that meme. Okay. All right, I was like, what are you giving me? It's with bulldogs. Okay. All right, I'll have to Pibbles wash my belly. Okay. All right. 222 views. An hour 40, man. These gym streams are getting longer and longer. Oh, there he is, TJ! What's up, TJ? We did shoulders today, TJ. TJ broke my all-time record for a piece of content. Where's my phone? One of my shorts last night went viral this morning, and it got, last time I checked was 28,000. My record before that on a short was 27,400 with 60 likes, and this one got 20, we're at 29,000, bro. 29,157 likes. I used your shoulder stretch and just went crazy at LA Fitness. I swear their shoulder stretches helped me out so much. I got a windmill on windmill dunk, bro. Oh, the world's not ready for you, bro. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. I'm glad those shoulder stretches help. Remember, I didn't think of those. I just kept doing them. All of those stretches I got from my physical therapist when I tore my shoulder. In 2004, guys. 2004. 29,500. And growing. We're still growing, dude. Can I show this? Yeah, I can show this. Let's see if it'll show up. Here's the graph. That's the graph of the short. How many comments? I think there's like an ass ton of comments. 58 comments. I mean, it's probably half that because I respond to every single comment, but I think 100% the stretches are helping. Like, seriously, I did it 3 minutes each arm, then went to the corner of the room and did the stretch you also told me to. No shoulder pops or anything. Bro, I'm telling you, stretch your shoulders and then start doing the rotator cuff work, TJ. Start with a 2.5 or a 5, work your way up to a 10, and then start with like 8 reps, and then go to 10, and then go to 12. Do them every day except for the day after you do shoulders. If you have a shoulder day and you lift shoulders, do those exercises every single day. Maybe take the weekends off, you know. Obviously you don't go to the gym every day. But if you do those exercises every single day and you do those stretches every single day, and then if you go through my workouts today, like, so what we did standing shoulder press, we did shrugs, we did side raise, we did bent over fly, we did front raise, we did, what would you call those? Upright row. We did wide upright row, and then we did cable crossover reverse fly. If you do all of that stuff and you stretch, you will never have any shoulder problems, and I'm telling you, you might be able to skip surgery. I know a lot of people that have not had the surgery, and if you just keep up with the stretches, you keep up with with the exercises and you stay away from things that hurt you, I don't think you need the surgery. FN gifted, I need to go to wrestling practice. I'll be back in like 2 hours. Perfect, bro. I'll be streaming Fortnite by then. Thank you so much, FN gifted. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for joining me on my gym stream, man. I'll be getting a lot more than that soon. I hope so, bro. I hope so. Fort tonight. Yeah. Yay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So today's a cool day. Not very often do you make a piece of content that breaks your entire record. Now, so now that we dethroned Scorpion King, or was Scorpion Pickaxe to the death, the next one is a stream that I had. It's a stream that I would, hold on, I'm being stupid right now. Let me collect my thoughts and speak clearly. Yeah. It's a Fortnite ranked stream. I don't know the date. Concurrent was really low. That's what's crazy. But I had 7,700 views on one stream. How did it says I lost $14. How does that even happen? It says I lost $14 on the stream. That's crazy. It was an 8-hour stream too, Bo. But yeah, Scorpion Pickaxe to the Scorpion Pickaxe Showdown was 27 4K, and then Sick Mongrel Classic was 14.8K. I've beat both of those. Well, no, I beat both those with this last one, but yeah. Yep, cool day, man. Cool freaking day. 227 views on this stream. Awesome. I'm not big time yet. I'm trying though, guys. We'll bring it to you. We definitely will. All right. I got my post digested. It's digesting right now. Intra's done. Pre is done. Good shoulder day, guys. I am going to go shower, change. I need to make sure that I have my next shorts ready to launch. Get the clips that I need from the last short, which I should have from that button that I got. So I got to go check my streaming PC and make sure that worked. And if it didn't, I might have to tweak it. But we're looking at about an hour. Fortnite stream starts in about an hour. And hopefully we can take it, at least 4, 5, 6 hours. That is going to be the plan. All right. Thank you so much to everyone who watched. Big special shout out to Adrian and Orion. You guys were the number ones. You guys were in here from the beginning to the end. I appreciate you so much. Uncle Charlie, our newest subscriber. So cool to meet you, my man. Had a great conversation with you. Thank you so much for the questions. Ben Perry, can't forget Ben Perry. Part of the Perry brothers. Braylon. We had Braylon in here too. Oh, Jamel. We had Jamel and Shadow Glocks and Galaxy also. And then, of course, at the very end, big man TJ. Oh, can't forget Fortnite Gifted either. We had Fortnite Gifted in here too. You love to see it, guys. The amount of love and support just really blows me away. It really does. It's so great. I'll be back in an hour, guys. 1 hour. Thank you so much. You know I got a special place in my heart for you if you're sharing my gym experience with me. You know I do. So thank you very much. We're going to turn this fat into fit. I promise you guys. I promise you. You guys will be there along the way. Take care. We'll see you in an hour. Peace!